photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear.
What's up, people? So I'm just back out on the fields again, only for a short one today, a couple of hours after work. So we're going to just go over, see more or less what we can find in the same field. I actually found a nice little sixpence here the other day. I realised I didn't put all my finds, the pictures of everything, once I've cleaned them up and found out what they really were on the end of the last video, so I'm going to add those onto the end of this video as well. So I better get swinging, get cracking. Okay, so we've not come very far at all. Getting a nice solid 83, 84 this way. And the same again the other way. So it seems to be about here, so got the spade, we'll have a go. Okay, so the metal detector seems to think it's in amongst this. Oh, I can see it there. Oh, really quite green. I'm pretty sure it can't be that old, so we'll chuck it in the pouch, we'll carry on. Got that nice circle, so it was always going to ring out really, really nice on the metal detector. And get it to focus again, there we go. But nothing exciting, so let's carry on. Okay, so we come a little bit further down, nothing so far other than little nails, things like that. And now we're into our next solid signal. So let's grab the spade out. And so in the end it just looks to be something off some sort of modern machinery. There is some writing on it, so I'll give it a clean up and see which company it's from and stuff as soon as I get home. And then I'll put pictures at the end of the video. And then our next signal was just another one of these little brass rings. I've no idea what they're from, nothing too interesting, but like I say, I'm quite a short hunt, so I'm just cracking on, not filming too much today. Probably fill up the video with all the finds from last time and this time combined. So we're on to our next high tone. Oh, there we go. It's reading 92, 95, 90, somewhere in there. It's doing the same from the other way. So we'll grab the spade out, a little bit higher than usual readouts here. I haven't had any real tin cans off this field, or not many. So hopefully this won't be the first one. And so again, it's come out of the hole pretty much straight away. As soon as I've dug it out the hole, it's reading at about 99, which normally means something trashy. It seems to think I'm right on it. I can't actually see anything just yet. Sorry, I think I've just been filming pretty much nothing for you guys there. Tell you what, let's grab the spade, just dig it out a little bit. Not sure whether there's going to be. Oh. I suspect that's why the pinpointer was going a bit crazy all over the place. Absolutely no idea on that one, but some giant cog looking thing. Again, I'll clean all the mud off it. If it's anything interesting, I'll put a clip either here or right at the end of the video. I don't think it will be though. Got to be too modern. Oh well, on to the next. Okay, so our next decent signal, we've got something here. I have absolutely no idea what it is. Ringing 82, 83, so probably brass or copper. But we'll check it in the pouch again. We'll clean it up, show you later. And there we are, jinxed myself. After saying we haven't had any sort of cans or anything off this field. So just carrying on up and down here, had a couple of interesting bits, like a not very old cigar box. And one or two bits of like copper. You can see those are the numbers we'd like to see. It's ringing the same both ways, so I'm going to get the spade out now. It's just something junky and modern, which is a little bit strange because normally that's going to ring in at 1992, not 79 or 80. Never mind, we'll crack on. So the next one is a little bit more interesting, ringing a solid 84 on the Garrett here. I suspect this is a little bit older, and is, oh, if I focus it again, possibly the rim off a pot, something like that. Definitely circular this way, it would have been pretty big. Can't tell a lot more without, again, getting it back, having a proper clean up. So we'll do that, and then I'll put something about it here. The next one again, ringing 82, 83. No idea what that is, just snapped off at both ends. Again, we'll check in the pouch. So our next good signal, ringing in 83, is another leather rivet. You can tell it's a leather rivet because it still has most of the leather attached to it, which is quite nice. And the pinpointer was still going a little bit crazy even afterwards. But the detector's not picking up anything, so we'll carry on. So I found myself a little 2-2 bullet, although this one's actually been fired and hit something from the looks of it. God knows what, but there we are. Nice, it's picking up something tiny like this, and it was reasonably deep in there, because sort of 6-7 inches down. So yeah, hopefully that'll stand us in good stead. Right, we'll crack. And then everyone's favourite, not a coin. Just a button, shank's still there, although it is pretty squished. Not sure whether there was some sort of pattern on the front. We'll have a bit of a clean up later, see if we can get anything off it. So we're at the slightly junkier end of the field, but we've got a nice solid signal somewhere in this clump here. Ah, I had to say it, didn't I? Every time I get you guys out, I want to do something live, get something junky. So carrying on up this way. Oh, can't quite see the numbers, there we go. Nice solid 90 that way. And 87 to 90 this way. Fingers crossed for this one. I'm just going to jinx myself again, or try and do a live dig with you. Oh, well. Holy something or other. I just found the biggest chunk of gold that I've ever found. It surprised me ringing in at 90 if it's gold like this. Someone's taped it up to make it fit their finger, so it's obviously a ring. Right, we'll have a bit of a clean up, try and get the tape off it, and we'll have another look. Right, I really can't believe it. That to me is a massive, heavy gold ring. I can't get the tape off here. I don't want to risk sort of scratching it all up, trying to cut it off. So I'll do that as soon as I get home. My guess is the hallmarks will be somewhere under that tape. So luckily for me, unluckily for someone else, they taped it up so it wouldn't fall off their finger, and then it fell off anyway. I'm definitely not complaining about that. So we've only come a few steps really since that big gold ring. Kind of flicking around 80, 85 here. It was doing the same the other way. We'll try this, but I suspect I'll drop my metal detector and have to stop. Let's see if we've moved whatever it was out of the hole. It could be out of the hole, or it could be somewhere in this edge. Let's just dump a load over this way. So I'm fairly convinced it's out. Still reading pretty much the same numbers. Oh, what can I see there? Go from a gold ring straight back to some junk. Never mind, can't complain today. So again, we've only come a few steps further. Just over there was where I found the gold ring, and that next hole was that junky live dig. Again, pretty solid around 90. Suddenly getting that iron spit. I only get when I show you. But it was reading at 80 the other way as well, so we'll get the pinpointer on the space. So I started digging it out when I flicked one lot of soil out. I stopped, grabbed the camera. I don't want to pick it up because I'm worried it's going to be something trash. But it's not. Holy mother. That is my first silver coin. Nice silver sixpence, 1936. It's a little bit bent. How about that? First massive chunk of gold, because last time it was only a partial bit of ring. And then probably 10 steps away, silver sixpence. It's going to clean up nice. There is a bit of a bend in the middle of it, so it's obviously been hit by something. Hopefully not me with the spade. I don't think it would have been the way it was stuck in the clump like that, but the field has been ploughed fairly recently, so probably that one. I might be able to straighten it out a little bit, but I am chuffed with that. About half an hour ago I considered giving up and just wandering over to another field. I've been given some more information about that one as well, and then I thought, no, do you know what, I've only got an hour, we'll just spend it wandering up and down here even if we don't get anything else. Massive gold ring and a silver coin, so I'm pretty pleased with my day overall. Said to my girlfriend before I came out, I was like, I'm coming home with a full keeper's box today, I've decided. Didn't think I actually would, but we're getting there. So as you could probably imagine, I'm now digging quite a lot. This was a bit of an iffy signal when it was in the ground. But now I've flicked it out the ground, a solid 83 this way. Pretty much a solid 80, 83 going the other way. Oh, can I see it there already? I suspect that will be it. Now, I'm not even going to hazard a guess as to how old that will be, although there seems to be some right in around the end. So I'm sure I could clean that up and that might be able to tell me how old it is. And it looks like the teeth are actually... Oh no, I thought the teeth might have broken a little bit, but I don't think it is. So that could potentially be quite an old key there. Oh, just get it to focus again. It does look a little bit silvery around the top. Anyway, we'll chuck that one in the pouch too. It's a nice key. Nice, I like that one. Okay, it doesn't look it too bad on the camera, but it's starting to get a little bit dark out here, so I'm not doing as much filming. Coming up this way, just found a nice big old pewter button. No shank on it. It's fairly big and sturdy, this one. We'll carry on. We've probably got maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. Thought it'd be too dark to do anything. I'll probably get reported for night hawking at that. So now you get a better idea of how dark it's gotten. So we're going to call it a day for now because I can't actually see what I'm finding anymore. So we'll be back down here as soon as we can, carrying on.
I keep a photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now